Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Dan, aka aDrive, you guys, episode 34 of the Pokemon XY Egglocke Cagelocke with my partner in crime. His name is MunchingOrange.
Hey, what's up guys? We're back for some more snow action. But guess what? The cold never bothered me anyway.
Cold never bothered me anyway.
That's not an old song reference at all, is it?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh, I'm totally down. I think I need to heal my Pokemon a little bit first, though, because I was in quite a pickle last time. But we made it to the city. We made it to Snowbell. Are you excited for some Snowbell action?
I'm so excited, man, and hopefully we don't have any issues on this episode, because the last episode was pretty intense, so go check that out if you haven't done so yet. And I think the first thing we actually do is head into this forest down to the south here, the Winding Woods. Are you ready for the Winding Woods, my friend?
Oh, totally. I actually didn't remember that was the name of them, though, because I thought it was just the Pokemon Forest, because it leads to the Pokemon Village, right?
Yes,
Something
it does
like
lead to the Pokemon Village. So we actually do get a new capture on this route, too. So I'm going to try to grab the first thing I can here with the Moss Rock, where Leafeon would otherwise be. And we'll be able to swap these out for eggs later, hopefully. And there is an Amoonguss. There's a Fungus Amoonguss.
That's awesome. I might just do that sooner rather than later, because I still only have 5 team members right now. I know it's a little bit weird, but I really just didn't really want that Sigilyph and Ponyta, so I don't know. That could be interesting in a little bit. See if I can get any Pokemon.
Oh my god, this Amoonguss just went for Solar Beam.
Wow.
Like, what is that? What am I supposed to do against the Solar Beaming Amoonguss? Alright.
Yo, this is the mushroom soup. The people have been trying to raise the awareness, and you got the Amoonguss in the end. Then again, I think they want me to hatch one, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, maybe. Who knows? Who knows what these last couple eggs have in store for us? But you know, we have in store for you guys today some really cool topics for the, you know, for the whatever we're doing, the conversation, the question of the day today. Whatever it is we're supposed to be doing. Yes,
the
question of the day, guys.
Conversation of the day. You know,
conversation of the day. So we got our 3 new starters, right? We got our 3 new stars. We got our Rowlet, we got our Popplio, and we got our Litten. I finally have fully remembered their names, which is really nice. And they're going to be evolving. And we know they're going to evolve because every Pokemon game, you know, the starters evolve eventually. And there's speculation over what types they're going to evolve into. So I do want to address this really quickly. If you haven't scoured the internet over the last, 24, 48 hours or so, there seems to be some potential rumors or leaks, whatever you want to call them, that the starter final types may be discovered through some coding on the Pokemon website. Now, this isn't definitive information, but the information is nevertheless there, and it does seem like it could be realistic and possible. So those typings, sorry for the spoilers here if you haven't heard it, but it would mean that Litten would evolve into a fire ground type if this is true, and Popplio would of course be water and fighting, whereas I'm sure we can assume, the other homie is going to stay the same. My man Rowlet will stay flying and grass. So those would be the typings: fire and ground, water fighting, and grass flying. Unless of course you want to mix things up real good, and I guess you could make it so you had another fire fighting starter. But I think the world would riot if that happened.
Yeah, firefighting again? I don't know about that, dude. We have enough firefighters in the Pokemon world.
Yeah, just a few.
Those are interesting, though. I was trying to think since, I just heard about this a little bit ago, but does it actually form a second type triangle? Because flying beats fighting. Fighting doesn't beat either ground or grass. So that's the only thing that I feel like kind of breaks it apart.
Yeah, but ground is really weird. Ground is really weird in that triangle, because if it was fighting and flying, then you would just need, I don't know. I guess you would rock.
I don't know. I can't.
Would rock make it a triangle? Rock beats flying, flying beats fighting, fighting beats rock. Is that a triangle? Did we just do that?
We got a triangle, I think, of some sort.
So that could work, right, if they did it that way, but I don't know. So either way, let's make the assumption here. Let's discuss that. Let's assume this is true, right? Let's assume this is true. What are your initial thoughts of the fire ground type Litten? I think you were quite disappointed when we discussed this before.
Oh yeah, I don't know, man. I think when we were doing our discussion in the last few episodes, we talked a little bit about the starters. Litten is definitely my favorite. I know you were on Team Rowlet, but I'm definitely Team Litten. And I finally got the Twitter icon to back it up too, just like you.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. Fire ground just sounds a little bit disappointing, and I know this is gonna cause a little bit of trouble because I have Camerupt on my team right now, but I'm not a huge fan of the typing. It's just so many weaknesses, and especially for Litten. When I saw his little cute starter design, I can't really picture it going to Fire Ground, so I'm curious if it is true, you know, what obviously Pokemon will come up with. But I just feel like it's going to end up being some kind of camera up like Pokemon, or even Macargo. He's Rock Fire, but it's similar, you know? So I don't know if you agree with that, but I feel like because of the weaknesses and maybe because of design, like ground Pokemon tend to be a little bulkier and not so quick. I don't know, I imagine Litten just being really like a tiger, like really quick and deadly. And ground type just doesn't, to me at least, fit that. But there's a lot of cool ground Pokemon out there too.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see kind of, you know, what it ends up being. I agree with you 100% in the fact that, to me, it's, I don't know, I'm not feeling the ground type. I think making it, you know, that weak to water makes it so, I don't know, such a huge disadvantage to give it that big of a weakness. So now all of a sudden it's weak to water. And then talking about Popplio potentially being, or at least 4 times weak to water, and then Popplio potentially being, oh boy.
Oh, water fighting?
I'm like waiting for my, yeah, I'm waiting for my Pokemon to just get destroyed right now. I'm trying to avoid that. Yeah, sorry, I'm like talking and not paying attention. Yeah, water fighting, that means it's 4 times, or it's weak to both of Rowlet's typings too, so that may, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me. It makes Litten, I don't know, very weird. And then it's neutral to grass. I don't know, man. Now, it doesn't mean they can't do it. It doesn't mean it's not gonna happen, but I don't know. I was hoping for like a fairy type with Popplio potentially going into fairy type, or maybe even psychic type I could see. And then in terms of Litten, I was really thinking dark type just based on its coloring. I was thinking poison. How cool would it be fire poison? I feel like that would be awesome.
I actually heard a couple of other theories too. Like I just like looking around and seeing different fan arts and things, and there's a couple of really cool ones for poison fire from what I saw. Like even though it would be 4 times weak to ground type, then you know that's not too bad. It actually sounds like legit a cool typing that I don't think we've seen before. Would that be a new typing?
Yeah, I think it would be. I think it would be a new typing. I don't think there's been
or new type combination rather, you know.
Correct.
Fire, poison. So
yeah, I really like it. I really like fire poison. I think that could be really, really cool because yeah, it does lend it some weaknesses, a huge weakness to ground, but I think from a design perspective, it could end up being like really, really cool looking.
But you know, you could always strap in that air balloon too. Got a little flying kitten with his balloon or something. Avoid a little bit of that ground power.
I made it to the village.
Yeah, I don't actually know how to make my way around this winding forest, so going a little bit of circles right now.
Well,
but
it's kind of a maze, so I just avoided all the trainers and stuff, and just went through the doors and stuff like that. So
okay, I got this, man. I
just kind of randomly did it until I figured out where I was. So. You know what this place is? Welcome to the Pokemon Village. This place is a secret, you know. Most of the Pokemon here are runaways, escaped from bad people who did awful things to them. It's a shame how many heartless trainers who care to bother their Pokemon are out there. Some of these Pokemon, though, some of them are too strong. All right, well, this guy...
he's talking about the Team Rockets and Team Flares of the world, just not caring for their Pokemon. How could they? So heartless.
But he is Wolfric, and he is the gym leader of the Snowbell City Gym. So after talking to him, he's gonna send all his Pokemon out there, and you know, we're gonna have to take on the Ice type gym leader here pretty soon. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit amazed by this maze.
Oh, go down.
I did go down here.
Yeah, go back through it. Go back through it though.
We got to keep going down, I think, right? Because
yeah,
okay,
go
left
down.
just keeps going.
Go down again. Go down again. Just keep going.
Oh
down.
yes, there we go. Okay,
gotcha.
We're perfect.
I saw that. I was like, wait a minute. I was just there. I remember that.
I literally kept going left. I'm like, why?
There's a Snorlax just laying here.
Yeah, I really like this area though. Like, I thought it was really out of place. Like, kind of random, you know, especially next to a snowy place, and then you got this whole spring, like, super flowery field. But I like it, especially because, you know, a certain Pokemon's also hiding in here. I don't know if
which
you know
Pokemon is that?
Kind of rhymes with Tutu.
Tutu. You know what's really funny?
What?
As much as I've played through these games, as much as like I played through Pokemon XY and ORAS, I never actually went into that cave and battled Mewtwo at any point. Wow. Never done it. Never did it.
I think it's time, dude. This is gonna be, if we can make it that far, we need the extra episode now where we go and fight Mewtwo.
Am I a failure for not doing that? I don't know. To me, like, legendary Pokemon have it is Zoroark. Legendary Pokemon have never been that appealing to me. I never like to use them in the game. I never like to use them on my team. I feel like in my mind, legendary Pokemon are so good that your average trainer in the game should not be able to get this legendary Pokemon. That's how I've always felt, so I always just ignore them. I just never catch them. I just leave them in their little dens and let them be, and I know I'm not going to use them in battles, so I just let them be because I don't want them on my team and stuff. So I just never went and got Mewtwo. Never did it. I've never used a Mega Mewtwo X or Y in a game. I've never used any of that. I just left them. They're just chilling there.
That's interesting. I think on that at least, we're like completely different philosophy of trainers, because I just love, even though I don't like using them on the team because, yeah, I agree, they're way too powerful, man. And even, especially in Oras, I feel like they give you so many legendary dudes. Like, there's no way you could not beat the game. But from a collection perspective, like, I want to have those legendaries, man, especially in Oras. Like, I think there's a little too many, I gotta say. But in this game, it was like perfect. You have like Mewtwo, Zygarde, the legendary birds, and that's about it. So it's like just really cool hidden Pokemon, and at least for Mewtwo, it's a cool event because you actually see him in 3D, and oh man, I mean, for nostalgia at least, it's pretty good. So yeah, I think we should at least try it, you know.
That's crazy. And it's funny you mentioned Zygarde and like legendary birds. I never went and got those either. I'm so bad. I'm the worst, guys. I'm the worst.
All right, wait, this is a new encounter, so I'm really trying to catch this Zoroark. This is separate from the forest area, right?
Correct. Yeah, I counted this separately. So I'm good. I'm gonna get the heck out of here and go to Wolfrick's gym now. I think it's time.
Man. I wish I could join you, but this Zoroark is giving me the punishment right now, both in the move and in not getting in this Pokeball.
You gotta be careful over there.
You know, I think this luxury ball will be what helps me out here.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so,
all right,
man.
I went with an Ultra Ball. I caught a Noctowl, so I got a Noctowl and the Moongus and a Ditto.
Oh no!
So I'm gonna swap one of those guys out, and I'm gonna swap them both out and get some sweet eggs. Although my team is full here, but we do have a cage match coming up, guys, after the next gym, which will be our final cage match prior to the Elite Four. And then just a reminder, after the Elite Four, we will have one, if we make it, of course, through the entire Elite Four, we'll have one cage match after that with whatever is left on our team, whether it's 6v6 or 3v3 or 4v7, whatever it's going to be. It's going to be something. And
it's going to be epic. That's what it's going to be. No matter what, man, it is going to be awesome. But
it really will be. And whoever wins that will be the victor of the cage lock. So it's going to be interesting to see how things go on down the stretch here. This last cage match is incredibly important for both of us because you were cruising, man. You were destroying my soul for most of the playthrough. And the tides have kind of turned now. But you do have the power, so who knows?
Yeah, Powa is still definitely my saving grace. Like, he's going to be the backbone of the team, or she, but I also still get, at least for now, one more Pokemon. Who knows what'll happen in, in the next cage match and so on, but please catch Zoroark. No! Anyway, I feel like, our teams could still change slightly. Who knows if they will? I think they'll mostly stay the same, but it'll be interesting because I get to at least have one new Pokemon here.
I don't know if I can get out of this forest, man.
I'm actually, struggling. I really just want to catch this guy. You don't know. I mean, you do know. You've seen how many times I, fail to catch Pokemon in dumb ways. So,
well, you got this one, so that means you get another egg, so that's good. And definitely going to want to do that before the next gym here, because you're going to want to have a full arsenal of Pokemon to take on Wolfric, because even though he's Ice type, and Ice type is typically pretty weak from a defensive perspective, it's still really scary. And I can tell you, I'm a little worried because I have a couple Pokemon on my team that are weak to Ice, including, some of my dragons. In fact, I have 2 dragons. I have a lot of things that are weak to Ice.
I love this little Snorlax here. I just wanted to say hi, but yeah, if that's it for Wolfric, I actually have Fly, so I can totally catch up with you a little quicker right now.
Cool. So we're going to hop into the gym here, guys, and I don't know if I think we'll probably end up getting through the gym, and then the next episode we'll end up having the gym leader and the cage match. I think we'll see how long it takes us to get through this.
Do you want to swap out some eggs before we head in there, or do you just want to go straight in there?
I'm down for that, because you have to do the eggs anyway, because you need another Pokemon. So
I was gonna say I actually went back to the Reflection Cave, and I think I told you about this, but I haven't mentioned it yet. But I did finally get a Moonstone.
There it is.
So even though this isn't great for Wolfric, because it'll give Cersei here the ground type weakness to Ice, I think it's worth it, man. Nidoqueen is awesome. Plus, like you said, we got a cage match coming up. And even though this might kind of, foretell the future, I feel like Nidoqueen gets a lot of really good TM moves. So who knows what'll happen. But I think it would be cool to have a Nidoqueen. I don't know if she'll be in the cage match, though. I'm just thinking about out loud a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to get Nidoqueen for now.
I'm going for this egg here. I actually realized I had a Pupitar and a Girder that I never swapped out for eggs either. But I don't know. I don't really remember what happened with those. But I'm pretty sure I caught them. But I'm just going to do one egg right now. So we'll see what this is going to be. It's going to go up to level 50. So it's going to go all the way up to level 50.
Oh, that's awesome. I already have
it's not set to quick hatch. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. I'll pick a different egg for now.
How far is it?
There's been this one egg that has plagued us the entire Let's Play that I've tried to hatch like 5 times and it just will continuously not hatch.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll have to assess this situation later.
All right.
I'll go for this.
I'm ready
egg
for another egg. You can go first though, but I'm gonna swap out. I have Noctowl and Zoroark to swap out, and they're both level 50. So whatever's joining this team is actually getting at a pretty high level from the start, from the get-go.
And that's enough to swing things around here. If you get something that's gonna destroy my team, then I don't know. But here we go. It is gonna be a Sneasel.
What?
Ooh.
Dude, that's awesome.
I like it. All the way up to level 50 too.
I love Sneasel so much. You don't get Weavile, unfortunately, but hey, you're gonna have a powerful Sneasel for now.
Well, I can get Weavile too, man. I'll go get that Razor Claw and I'll just trade this thing. It's a trade evolution, I think. No, is it a trade evolution? I'm not sure.
It's actually just level up holding the item. So if you can get that Razor Claw, I was about to say Fang, but whoa, dude!
Whoa!
I just got the power right here. Power number 2.
Oh my goodness!
Crap. Talk about swings, right? Wow, this is. I love Tyranitar. You know, I gotta name it after the homeboy, but not really, literally after the homeboy. But we're gonna name this Pico Jr. right here.
There you go. All right, I named my Sneasel Liz after Pro Sneasel, one of my mods on my Twitch stream, one of my good friends. So thank you, Liz, for the Sneasel here. I believe it was you who actually helped us with these eggs to send this one in. So I think you wanted your mascot in here, and I don't blame you. So.
Wow. Okay, I think I want to hatch the other egg, but for me at least, this Tyranitar is gonna be pretty powerful. So I think it's kind of a no-brainer.
I think you should hatch the other egg just to see your options,
yeah, I gotta see who else it is for sure. That's why we gotta do that.
Because you'll either be able to have a Tyranitar or at least a Pupitar that's almost a Tyranitar, because it might not evolve at 50. I think it's 55, but
yeah, I think it is actually.
But you could have that, or you could have something else that could be even better. I don't know how much better it gets though. I mean, what's better than that?
Honestly, like that's the thing is, at least in OU, I used to use Tyranitar so often and loved it, so that's why I'm saying like almost no-brainer. But you know, it is definitely worth checking out the other egg just because I don't know, man. The random luck might get even better. Who knows?
Oh my goodness. I can't even imagine what it's going to be. Like, what could you get that's better than a Tyranitar?
Pico Jr. I don't know.
Maybe a Salamence? Like a Bagon? That could be kind of good, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Salamence is pretty good. I don't know what gets better than a Tyranitar, though. There's very few Pokemon that are better than that in terms of what you can hatch out of an egg, you know, non-legendaries.
I'm trying to think of all the like pseudo-legendary dragons. You know, there's Dragonite. I like that a lot. I think Dragonite's pretty good. But you have Dragonite, you know. So now we got to have the rival Tyranitar.
Yeah. So Dragonite. So you can't get Dragonite. You're not gonna get Metagross because I have that. You've got Tyranitar.
Salamence, I guess.
Salamence would be an option.
What's 4th gen? Garchomp. Didn't we have a Garchomp?
Oh yeah, you had Cynthia. So Garchomp's out. So you're not gonna get another one. So that might be it, man. I don't think you're getting much better than this guy.
Yeah, that's it. This is all right. Well, we still got a lot more levels to go,
says that this thing is going to be your most powerful Pokemon, but there are some other good ones. I mean, you could end up running into a I don't know. There's some pretty good stuff out there. Like if you were to get like a Talonflame with Gale Wings or something, so it would have its hidden ability, like a hidden ability egg. That could potentially be better.
What is it
like
called?
A Protein Greninja or something?
Yeah, we were on the same page for that one. Protein Greninja.
Yeah, if you got like a Protein Greninja, or like if you got like a Honedge, like those would be the few things that I think would be better.
Dude, I would Eviolite Honedge all the way, man. That's the homeboy right there.
Eviolite Doublade?
Oh, Doublade. Why did I say Honedge? Honedge is... Yeah, I kind of just confused the two names.
Either way, man, it's still powerful. Still powerful.
Speaking of power, dude, check it out. The Pupitar is coming out. Oh!
Pupitar is going to be fierce here in a minute. Oh, baby. I don't think it evolves until like 55 or 60 into T-Tar, but even so, it's still really powerful.
Yeah, you know, maybe Wolfric will help it out, get there a little bit.
Oh yeah, it'll be good against Wolfric too.
Rock is super effective on ice, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that'll be pretty interesting. I was a little worried because I was like, you know, Nidoqueen is great, but I don't know how good she's going to do against Wolfric considering he's ice type. But now I think the skies have opened up and revealed that this is our true purpose.
Are you going to hatch your other egg?
Oh yeah, I was just leveling this guy up, but I think should I just go for the other hatch and then level this up?
Yeah,
later
I'll do
on?
one too. I'll do the other hatch too. So you, because this is gonna go to level 50 as well. So we'll both have two new hatches at level 50. I'm curious because might as well hatch them, right? We'll see what we're gonna get here.
Yeah, I want to know, dude. The curiosity is too much.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm gonna put you in here for a little bit, Pupitar, and we'll see.
Okay.
Ooh, Abra.
All right.
Okay.
That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's good, dude. Alakazam, you know that new TCG expansion with Mega Alakazam just came out. Maybe it's a premonition or a sign or something.
You mean the secret rare Mega Alakazam that I have right in my hand right now?
Oh my gosh, how do you do this? Wow. Oh man, I just picked it up yesterday, so I'm excited to do that soon with my bud Johnny. We're gonna tear up them TCG booster packs.
Oh baby,
or whatever.
are you ready though? Are you ready? Hold on. I don't think you're ready for this.
What is it?
I don't think you're ready for this.
Is it this egg hatch I'm about to do? Or
no, I got an Abra. I'm curious to see what you're gonna get, but I have to show off my Alakazams right now. I have to.
All right.
There they are. I got two of the full art Mega Alakazams, and I got the secret rare one. Pretty good pulls, man. Pretty good pulls.
Hey, well, you know what I got? An Eevee! Oh my goodness!
It could be anything! You could make it anything!
Oh my gosh, this is so hype.
You could make that Eevee whatever your heart desired.
See, now I don't actually know. Wow. Okay, well,
all
this
right,
is the comeback.
I will give you my opinion. If I was you, I would take the Tyranitar. Well, no, I would take the Tyranitar, and then I would definitely evolve it into a Sylveon when the time is right.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say your evolution, so I wanted us to say at the same time and see if we were on the same page. But...
Oh, Sylveon, 100%, 100%. But what you'd have to do with Sylveon, if that's hidden ability and it's got Pixelate,
that would be powerful. Oh gosh, wait.
Yo, check it. Is it adaptability or is it runaway?
Adaptability. Oh, it is.
Oh my goodness.
It totally is. That's
gonna be Pixelate boosted.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see that nature real quick, because that's important as well.
Is it modest?
Oh, it's
adamant. It's adamant.
Well then, you know, we could always have a Leafeon. The Leaf Stone thing is right
you go
there.
Flareon. You go Flareon action.
Oh yeah.
You could be the one guy who runs Flareon.
Well, as much as I love Flareon, I'm sorry, but since I don't know.
I think that's the right choice. Yeah. I think that's the right choice.
Maybe down the line, you know, if who knows how that last cage match is gonna go. So, yeah, I'm excited for it though, but I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Pico Jr. for now. I see you got your Kadabra already too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this guy up to level 50, and then I'll be ready to go take on Mr. Wolfric here.
We're trying to do a little bit of... Oh, wait, no, he doesn't get to go on your team yet, so... I was gonna say, we could totally trade, but since he doesn't get to go on there just yet, maybe...
I love how he has Ice Punch and Thunder Punch.
Oh, really? That's the Gen 3 classic right there.
Yeah, right? Throwback Alakazam, back in the day where you're using elemental punches.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
Alakazam was, like, the strongest in Gen 1, and then in Gen 3, you could argue it was also, like, the best Pokemon, so...
It's still good. It's still good, but it's not what it was. Yeah. Its niche now is that it's got Magic Guard as its ability, so it could switch on entry hazards in competitive and not have to take damage. You can run like Focus Sash on it. So it definitely
has a monopoly on the spoon market, definitely.
Oh my god, so many spoons, man. So many spoons. In fact, I actually, for the longest time, refused to evolve my Kadabras on stream into Alakazams because of how many spoons they hold. I just didn't want to have too many spoons, man. So
too many spoons, too little Vanillites to eat. Did you ever see that image?
I happen to use Kadabra on my stream all the time because it's a synchronized Pokemon, so it can get the right natures of the shinies I'm looking for. But every time someone's like, hey, why don't you evolve your Kadabra? It's always a Kadabra. And I'm like, because I don't want to have too many spoons on my stream, man. It's too many spoons.
It is too many. All right. My Pupitar is good to go, so...
All right, I think it's time for Wolfric, man. Are you ready for Wolfric?
Didn't quite become the Tyranitar of his dreams. Oh, actually, he's still ground type then. But you know what? I feel like he'll gain the levels he needs at Wolfric and make it there. Because, dude, this thing... Oh, my gosh. Dragon Dance, so powerful.
Dragon Dance?
Yeah. That
is this Dragon Dance, Crunch, Stone Edge? Was that his 3 moves?
It's Rock Slide, but, you know, it's still
so
pretty powerful.
That's actually probably better, actually, because you won't miss as much.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Bonding, would you like to do the honors of ending off this awesome episode? I don't know. I don't think he does. I think he just gave us a no power. So why don't you do it, Dan?
All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode here of the X and Y Egglocke Cagelocke. Next episode is looking like it's going to be absolutely intense, as we are going to be taking on the next gym leader, Wolfric, and he has an array of ice-cold Pokemon. And then right after that, we have the next cage match, the final cage match prior to the Elite Four. So if you guys are hyped, show your love on that like button down below, and subscribe if you are new. We'll catch you guys next time on Munching Orange's channel, and that's going to be it for us, guys. Peace.